What happens when a twisted bet between step-siblings spirals out of control, leaving love, betrayal, and tragedy in its wake? Buckle up, this is one wild ride you won't forget. Meet Catherine, the scheming stepsister who makes a shocking bet with her brother Sebastian, using her own body as the prize. If Sebastian can take a girl's virginity, he gets to do whatever he wants with Catherine. Who could resist such a challenge? But this isn't just any family. Sebastian and Catherine are step-siblings in a blended household, and both are masters of manipulation. Sebastian, the older brother, is a charming playboy. With his good looks and sharp mind, he's fooled around with plenty of girls. He can have almost anyone he wants, except maybe his cunning stepsister. Catherine, on the other hand, is a pro at pretending. She's popular at school, and parents trust her with their kids. Cecile's mom is one of them. Since Cecile is about to start college with Catherine, her mom brings her over and asks Catherine to look after her, hoping Cecile will become just as well-liked. When Sebastian comes home, Cecile's mom is quick to leave, clearly not a fan of his notorious reputation. As soon as they're gone, Catherine gets down to business. She wants revenge on her ex-boyfriend, who dumped her for Cecile. Her plan? Get Sebastian to seduce Cecile and ruin her reputation. But Sebastian isn't interested. It's too easy. He's got his sights set on a new target, Annette, the new headmaster's daughter, who's just moved in with Sebastian's aunt. Annette is famous for saying she'll save herself for marriage, making her the ultimate challenge. Catherine tells Sebastian he doesn't stand a chance with Annette, so they make a bet. If Sebastian fails, Catherine gets his vintage sports car. If he succeeds, he gets to sleep with her. Sebastian, who's always wanted his stepsister, agrees right away. Sebastian heads to his aunt's house, where Annette has just come back from horseback riding. He tries every trick in the book to charm her, but Annette isn't impressed. She sees right through him and tells him to stop trying so hard. Sebastian leaves, frustrated. He'll need a new strategy. Meanwhile, Catherine is making moves of her own. Cecile has started cello lessons with a teacher named Ronald, and Catherine notices they're getting close. She invites Cecile for a picnic and casually asks about her love life. Cecile admits she's never been with anyone, but confesses Ronald wrote her a love letter. Catherine is thrilled and convinces Cecile to make copies of the letter, promising to help her see Ronald more often. Catherine's revenge is in motion. Back to Sebastian, he tries again with Annette at the pool, but she's still not interested. Then he discovers Annette's best friend Greg is secretly gay and terrified of being outed. Sebastian blackmails Greg into talking him up to Annette. It works. Annette starts to trust Sebastian, and they begin dating. Meanwhile, Catherine tells Cecile's mom about Cecile and Ronald. Cecile's mom finds the love letter, freaks out, and humiliates Ronald, kicking him out. Cecile is devastated. Scheming. Catherine, always scheming, gives Ronald a letter from Cecile, which she wrote herself, and encourages him to keep writing. Sebastian, feeling uneasy about ruining Cecile's innocence, tries to back out, but Catherine pushes him. He invites Cecile over, spikes her drink, and they sleep together. Meanwhile, Annette asks Sebastian to volunteer at a nursing home, feigning interest. He pretends to care, and Annette starts to see a softer side of him. Cecile, now more promiscuous thanks to Sebastian, confides in Catherine, who encourages her to keep going. Catherine's revenge is almost complete, but things get complicated. Sebastian starts to fall for Annette. Catherine catches him spying on Annette and teases him about losing the bet. Sebastian denies it and tries to get closer to Annette, but she pulls away, saying she doesn't trust love. Later, Sebastian goes to her room, says goodbye, and accuses her of pushing away true love. As he leaves, Annette stops him, but Sebastian can't go through with it and runs off. The next morning, Annette is gone. Heartbroken, Sebastian is heartbroken. He waits for her at the train station, and that day he technically wins the bet, but he's in love with Annette. Furious. Catherine is furious and tries to get his attention by using Ronald, but Sebastian is done with her games. Catherine warns him that if Annette's dad finds out, they'll be separated, but Sebastian doesn't care. He's ready to tell Annette everything. Sebastian goes to Annette's place and confesses the truth. Sadly, he tells her his love was a lie, but as he sees her pain, he realizes he can't let her go. Annette, heartbroken, throws him out. Sebastian, full of regret, gives Annette's mom his journal and a letter, confessing everything. Catherine's manipulation, the girls he hurt, and his real feelings for Annette. That night, Sebastian waits outside Annette's building, but she won't see him. The next morning, Annette finally sees him from her window and rushes after him. Meanwhile, Catherine, desperate to cover her tracks, calls Ronald and tells him everything. Ronald, furious, goes after Sebastian. As Annette catches up, Ronald and Sebastian get into a fight. In the chaos, Annette is pushed into the street. Sebastian dives to save her, taking the hit himself. As he lies dying, Sebastian whispers, "I love you." He dies in Annette's arms. But the story doesn't end there. At the start of the new semester, Catherine tries to act like nothing happened, but the whole school knows the truth. Everyone walks out, holding copies of Sebastian's journal, exposing all of Catherine's secrets, including the drugs hidden in her necklace. The principal finds out, and Catherine's world falls apart. Meanwhile, Annette leaves the city, driving away in Sebastian's vintage sports car. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more movie stories. See you in the next video.